better time for such occasions such as this. I come before you as a proud member of the community, but also I come as a concerned African-American male in the city as well. I hear too much and I see too much, just like you have, how lives, young African and black lives, have left from this city too long and too much. Our people are dying. Our people are being killed. And we now live in a society where that you can put a number on a soul to the fact that you can say how much somebody costs to stay alive. It's crazy to me. And I'm still upset about it, that Brionna Taylor literally did not get no justice. They tried to offer money and a face on a playground as if that would subdue the pain of losing the life of somebody who's necessary. I don't know about how you feel about it, but I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of losing those who account for something. I don't know how you feel about it, but the black life still matters. No matter where you go, no matter what the cost, no matter what your name is. Life matters over it all. And you cannot say that all lives matter if the black life don't matter. The black life don't matter if we have to create a movement just to prove a point. Yes, we matter. And we ain't no dog, and we're not going to lay down and die because we stand and we mean something. So today I didn't come by myself, but I came with some other faces who don't look like mine. But yet if you were to cut each and every last one of us open, we'd still bleed the same blood. I'm thankful that God has given us a hope that there are those who don't look like us, but yet they're willing to stand and fight for us. I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm thankful that we don't have to stand alone. Now coming is some of my brothers and sisters in the advocates of social justice, faith-based aspect. Y'all look, we don't look the same, but yet they got a heart and mind to fight just like I do. And we sometimes, I don't know how you feel, but we need some help in this fight. We can't do this alone. But we need some advocates who are willing to fight alongside of us. So you let this be the day, but if you haven't been fighting, now is the time to get in the fight. If you haven't voted, you need to let your vote be your voice. And is that it? No, because voting ain't it. Because we need to vote, but we also need to put some action under our feet to keep moving. Don't get comfortable, y'all, and don't let this silence sit in as if we're in a place where everything's good. No, we're not good, because people are still dying. But I thank God for some support, and he'll come in their own way to introduce themselves. But I'm thankful for brothers and sisters who don't look like me, willing to walk with me. And that's what we need in this season of our life. Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor. My name is Rebecca Hines, and I'm the minister at People's Church Unitarian Universalist here in Cedar Rapids. And I wish we didn't have to be here today. I wish we lived in a world where justice was something that Brionna Taylor and her family knew. I wish we lived in a world where black and brown people were not routinely murdered by the police. But because we are in that world, we cannot stop showing up and fighting for justice. So we're here. I know it's taken a lot of white folks far too long, and a lot of them are still in their ignorance, but a lot of us are not, and we're here and we're trying to stand up for what's right, and we're going to keep showing up until everybody sees and affirms that Black Lives Matter.
My name is Christina Roth-Klink. I'm a pastor at Lovely Lane United Methodist Church and a spiritual cultivator at Matthew 25. And I just recently graduated from seminary where we were taught to identify structures that continue to oppress people and work to set the oppressed free. And now that I'm in the church working as a pastor, when I bring up white supremacy and racial inequality, I'm told to be quiet and to play it safe. But I'm not going to play it safe. That would be preaching someone else's sermon. So as a clergy person, I'm really sorry that our churches aren't doing more to talk about these things and to talk about racial inequality and white supremacy. That a church that doesn't and a church that is silent is a church that is not condemning white supremacy. And so I'm here in support of Black Lives Matter, and I will, as a church person, and call to the other clergy that are here and those that aren't here, that we need to continue to work to bring God's liberated kingdom the first time. And my friend Jasper Peters, a pastor in Denver, says that racial reconciliation is impossible because that would mean going to a point in time when conciliation was that there was a point in time where black and white people were on equal playing fields, and that has never been the case. And so we need to work to bring conciliation for the first time, and that's my call to my friends and my colleagues here, that we not be silent, but to preach God's gospel. So I'm going to give it to the next pastor.
Good afternoon. My name is Jonathan Hefner. I'm an associate pastor at St. Paul's just down the road here. And I've been hanging out with you all this summer, marching with you, shouting Black Lives Matter with you, an opportunity to speak a few protests ago. And I don't think my message has changed. I'm here as a part. I'm here to hear. I'm here because something about this sounds like truth, and something about this sounds like love, and something about this sounds like power. There is a lot of fog in our public spaces these days. A lot of lies that circulate, a lot of denigration of life, and I find something so different here. Something that sounds right and good and fresh and true and powerful. So in all the kinds of messages you'll hear, I just want to affirm that there's something so amazing about being with you all. We don't all look the same, we don't sound the same, we might be here for different reasons, we might be here with different levels of threat to our lives. But I think as faith leaders and as pastors in this town, we want to affirm that we're here and Black Lives Matter.
All right, I want everybody to give our preachers and everyone that came up to bless us, I want everybody to give them one more hand of applause, please. Because they are correct. They are definitely correct. They said we might not look the same, but you know what? If you cut us, we will bleed the same blood no matter what. I felt that. So I want to thank them once again for coming out to bless us. I'm going to just keep it rolling. We might just keep it rolling with these speakers. So if I can get Anthony from your organization, if you can come up here and bless us with something. We might as well just keep it going. Let's keep the positivity rolling.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the organizers of this event. Wasn't sure what I was going to speak or talk about, so I will try to be brief. It's worth saying I'll try not to be repetitive, but that's hard to do. And what's hard not to do is not say Black Lives Matter. And so we know that's why we're here. We understand the pain in the city. We understand the pain in the state. We understand the pain in the nation. It's important to understand what you can do about it. What you can do about it. What you can do. So you're here. Can you talk to somebody else? Can you encourage somebody else? I just had a conversation with a really good friend of mine about voting. I wasn't even going to tell this story, but it's a good story. I'm sitting in a barber shop. That's where you talk. I don't even go out right now. I'm so scared of COVID-19, but this is essential work. This is essential like Walmart to me. So that's why I'm here. But I wasn't planning to go to the barber shop, but I'm so glad I did. As soon as I walk in the door, my friend, I couldn't wait till you get here, man. We gonna talk politics. I couldn't wait. Trump, right? So we're talking, we're arguing. This is my black friend. And we're arguing about privilege and what you have and what you don't have. And at the end of the day, after we got done yelling and screaming, because I love my friend, I'll die for him. So this isn't any disrespect to my friend, because he would say the same thing about me. But my point to his was, when we were done arguing about what you're not going to do you realize this building that we're sitting in? Hey, to my friend, do you own this building? To my black barber? No, I don't own this building. Who owns this building? A white man. So we're sitting in here arguing today in our freedom because votes and HUD and housing laws that other people voted for allowed us to sit in that barbershop and argue about what black people don't got. Are you kidding me? We're sitting in a building owned by white people, arguing about what black people don't got. But people before us voted so we could sit here. So don't tell me your vote doesn't count. Don't tell me what you're not doing out here today doesn't count. There's not a lot of you out here. That's okay. Get somebody else and vote. Because voting matters, and if I didn't know that before, I sure the heck learned it today again at the barbershop. I sure the heck learned it today again at the barbershop. Something told me not to go there, but something dragged me there. Something told me to come here, and something told you to come here. So there's a reason for that. And we have to keep listening to our gut and listening to our heart. Because I know I make mistakes, and I know I'm continuing to make them, and I know you do too. But your vote matters. Please find somebody else to vote. Thank you for coming. People that make laws are the reason why them police are walking free from killing Brionna Taylor. Policy makers make laws. And who puts policy makers in office? You. So if we want that shit going on around here, stop voting. But if we want to change our little backyard and our little area, find somebody else to vote. Because don't you think it can't happen here? Don't you think it can't happen here? Thank you.
Man, I don't know about y'all, but that was good too. Thank you, Anthony. I don't know if y'all heard him on that one. He said that he was going to go to the barbershop. He wasn't going to go, but he went, and something dragged him there. Just hold on. No, yes, turn that on. Come on. I got you.
I'm just amending what Anthony said. First of all, he's with Advocates for Social Justice, and my name's Amara. I'm also with Advocates for Social Justice. Just to add on to what Anthony said about the importance of voting, we have voter registration over here. You can register to vote. You can vote as early as tomorrow. We have free Uber rides for all of you to get to and from the polls. If you go to Advocates for Social Justice Facebook page, at the top of the Facebook page, there's a code for Uber. You can call the Uber, put in the code, it will take you to the poll, and it will bring you home. That's how important it is that you all vote. You can start voting as early as Monday. We're going to have events. We're going to have events every week at all of the close to all of the early voting locations. Check our Facebook page. It's updated daily. If you need to register, you can register here. If you are a felon, you can register to vote. Your vote counts. So please come visit us over here and get all the information that you need. Thanks.
All right, y'all. So you heard her. She said if you are a felon, it don't matter if you knocked over a liquor store, it don't matter. We all make mistakes. We're not perfect humans, but what I'm going to tell you what is good is your opinion and your voice. Your voice and your opinion matters. So if you have not, I advise you to. So let's keep this positivity going. I see somebody over there. His name is Ben Smith. And I'm going to have him come over, and he's going to talk to us. And then we're going to keep it going. So come on and join me, Ben. You going to share some of that Mountain Dew?
Hi, everybody. I am so glad to see everybody here. I'm glad to see the rainbow of colors. I want to start off, though. Let's remind ourselves why we're here. Why are we here? Because Black Lives Matter. Can I get everybody to say it? Black Lives Matter. That wasn't enough. Let's tell the whole city, Black Lives Matter. That's much better. Thank you. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just going to talk about what's on my soul right now. And my soul is heavy. My soul is weary. It seems like every day there's something else that keeps weighing down on it. The decision in the Brionna Taylor case. People, a gentleman dying in a ditch an hour away. You can't tell me that wasn't race related. It smacks of a lynching. So I'm hurting. My soul is hurting. But what keeps me going is organizations like Advocates for Social Justice, paid. You guys give me hope, and I love that you are keeping the fight going. As long as y'all are fighting, I'm gonna keep fighting. And even then, I still keep fighting. Even if you guys, for some reason, stop, I'm gonna keep fighting. Because this isn't a black issue, it's not a white issue, it's a human issue. This is all of us together working for basic human rights. People can't keep dying. People can't keep getting killed by the people that are supposed to protect them. It's horrible. It's horrendous. It can't keep happening. I also want, in addition to PAVE and Advocates for Social Justice, I want to thank the members of the faith leaders that were here today. Since this all has started, I have wondered where the churches are, where the pastors are. I haven't felt like they have been speaking up. The ones that are supposed to be talking about love, the ones that are supposed to be talking about acceptance. Because I think if Jesus was alive, he'd be right here with us right now. He was about equality. He was about everybody at the table. He was about bringing everybody into heaven, basically. And so thank you all for being here today. I think y'all kind of spread out, but yeah, really glad to see you guys here. And please talk to your contemporaries, talk to the people that you work with, talk with other churches, get your congregations out here. Because the fight is just beginning. And also, I want to echo about voting. We have to get our voices out. We have to get the people in power that look down on us, that see us as less than human because we weren't born with money. We have to get them out of power. They don't care about us, but we can make them care about us. We have voices, and that voice is a vote. So get to the polls, make your voice heard, Keep showing up to these rallies. Keep coming and marching out with us. Bring people with you. Because we have to be heard, we have to make changes in this country. And we're the only ones that can do it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben. Now, we're going to keep the positive going. If I can please get Danette Payton and Andy Cooley. If I can get those two beautiful ladies to come up here, please. Yes, you too, Miss Cooley. Come on. Come on. See, she a lady with class. She take her time. So once again, I want to thank everybody for coming out here. I want to thank the positive messages that's been passed through here so far. Let's keep it going. We're waiting on Miss Cooley. Here she comes.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Danette Patton. Take this down. I'm a professor at Coe College, so I'm going to give a shout out. Can I hear my friends and peeps at Coe say hey? Hey! Say hey again. Hey! Thank you. Andy and I are the new co-leads to the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion at Coe College, and one of our goals is to make sure that we get out into the community and also make sure that the students get out into the community. And there's a saying that is, the personal is political. And when we say the personal is political, I'm here not only because I'm a professor, I'm here because I'm a black woman, I'm here because I have a black son, and I'm here because Black Lives Matter. And so one of the things I want to say too is, on the count of 3, can you please say their names? 1, 2, 3. Say their names, 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 say their names. I wanted to do that because Brianna's life was important. And there are so many lives for so many black women and black men that are important. And I appreciate you being out here today to support them and to yell at the top of your lungs that their lives do matter. I'm going to say something. Leave it to Andy.
Hello, Cedar Rapids. My name is Andy Cooley. I'm in the Human Resources Department of Coe College, and I co-lead with Danette in the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. And I'm so proud of Coe for coming out today and welcoming those that are in the work of social advocacy. And I just know that Coe is going to be seen in a lot of other places. And Danette and I started off with our feet to the fire just recently, about a week or so ago. But we're just so excited about being in a position of social change. And so we do know that Black lives do matter. We do know that Brionna Taylor's life matters. And we do know that so many of us are struggling every day, mourning every day because it's a fight. But if we come together as one, as a unified body, what a change we're going to make. And so I'm so excited that Cedar Rapids came out this afternoon on Sunday afternoon, where you could have been anywhere, but you're here today, representing and collectively a part of this mission that we're all going to partake together. Thank you for having us, and we look forward to working with you in the near future.
Thank you. Don't forget to vote.
All right, y'all. Okay, so that was it. That was all of my speakers except one. One more? Did somebody else would like to speak? No? Okay. I could do something like this. If anybody would like to say anything, you're more than welcome. I can go ahead and give the mic up if somebody would like to say anything. No? No? Y'all just enjoying the moment. Okay. So I want to thank all the speakers for speaking. We got one last one. His name is Mr. Cooper. Mr. Jermaine Cooper is going to come speak to us. And then we're going to get this event rolling here.
I want to thank every last one of you all for coming out here today. And I want to follow their lead. I want everybody, can everybody stand up for a minute? Can I get everybody to stand up? I want everybody to stand up and raise these fists because it's not just Black Lives Matter as y'all see. But right now, Black Lives Matter. So on the count of three, I want everybody to say, Black Lives Matter. 1, 2, 3. Black Lives Matter. 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 Did that feel good? Did anybody put a gun to you or a knife to you and make you say that? It's coming from the heart, right? Everything we do is supposed to come from your heart. We're not saying that all lives don't matter. But if this little girl right now was to get the choking on this candy and fail, and we called the ambulance, and the ambulance come, and I run over there and say, hold on, before you check her, can you check my asthma? Do y'all feel like that's right or wrong? Her lives matter, right? Black lives matter. Our fight is within us. Our fight is within the crooked police. Our fight is within these communities. Yes, number one is going to take you to get over here and vote. It's going to take your voice. Number two, it's going to take us as people, as human beings, blacks, whites, Mexicans. It's going to take us in these communities to bring these communities together. Because it don't matter who you vote for. Trump, Biden, they're not going to stop those black on black crimes, those white on white crimes, these community crimes. It's going to take us as a whole. So let's not stop right here. Let this just be a stepping stone for you to go out and tell somebody else that you understand what this movement is about, and it's for everybody to live better. All right? Say their names.
Man, while I got everybody standing, one more time, let's do it one more time. I need everybody to say it. We're going to do it. Black Lives Matter. And I want you to say it as loud as you can. All right, y'all ready? On the count of three. Y'all know I'm with it. 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Love, man, if you have not registered, go do so. If you have not eaten, go get you something to eat. So now that the speakers and everybody has spoke, I don't know about y'all, but I want to listen to a little music, get to know everybody. So DJ JT, I don't know if you ready, but I'm ready.